Good afternoon, boys and girls. This is Miss Headley. Today we're going to do one more review over unit rate. So at this time, go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a pencil and we'll get started. My first problem is John runs 18 miles in 6 hours. At that rate, how many miles can John run per hour? Here we're going to be calculating a unit rate, which means per one. We're going to be comparing miles to hours. So right off the bat, I know I'm comparing 18 miles to 6 hours, and I'm trying to find out how to get the amount of miles that John can run per 1 hour. So to go from 6 to 1, I know that I'm going to have to divide by 6. Because I divided one thing by 6, I have to divide the other thing by 6. So 6 divided by 6 equals 1. 18 divided by 6 equals 3. So therefore, John can run 3 miles in 1 hour. I'm about to switch to a new problem, so make sure you have this written down. Our next problem says, Anna Marie babysat 3 hours each night for 7 nights. She earned a total of $420 babysitting. How much did Anna Marie earn per hour of babysitting? So there's a little bit of a two-step problem here. First of all, we need to know how many hours she spent babysitting. That way we can calculate the amount of money she made per hour. So we know that she worked 3 hours for 7 nights. So we're going to do 3 times 7, which equals 21. So we know that she babysat for a total of 21 hours. And she earned a total of $420. So I've written that as my beginning rate. Now I need to divide to get how much money she's making per 1 hour. Although my number 1 isn't on the bottom, it's still a unit rate. So 21 divided by 21 equals 1. Now I need to do $420 divided by 21. So I've written my problem over to the left, $420 divided by 21. I know that 21 cannot go into 4, so I will put a 0. However, it can go into 42 2 times. 2 times 21 would be 42. 42 minus 42 is going to be 0. Now I bring down my second 0. And since 21 cannot go into 0, I just put a 0 up here. My answer is 20, meaning that Anna Marie got paid $20 an hour to babysit. All right, I'm going to focus on another problem. This will be our last one. The supermarket is having a sale on ice cream. 4 containers of ice cream cost $6. What is the cost of 3 containers? I think the best way to demonstrate this problem will be using a double number line. So I've drawn my double number line. Let's look at our problem again. 4 containers of ice cream cost $6. $6. I'm going to write that differently. 4 containers. 1, 2, 3, 4 cost $6. The easiest way to do this is to go backwards from 4 to 1. Now I know that 4 divided by 4 is what gets us to 1. Therefore, whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So we're going to do 6 divided by 4. I'm going to do this work real quick over onto the right. I have 6 divided by 4. 4 can only go into 6 one time, equaling 4. 6 minus 4 is going to be 2. Now, because I'm out of numbers and I have this 2 here, I need to add a decimal, 0, add my decimal up here. Now I will bring down this 0 to make this 20, and I know that 4 can go into 20 5 times. 5 times 4 is 20, and 20 minus 20 is 0, meaning that my answer to 6 divided by 4 is $1.50, as we're working with money. $1.50. Remember, if I'm going too fast for you, you can always rewind or pause whenever you need to. Now that I know how much it costs to get 1 container of ice cream, I'm going to go forward from 1 to 3, because my question asks, what is the cost of 3 containers? So I know to get from 1 to 3, I need to multiply by 3. Again, we are in 6th grade, so we'll be using the dot to represent multiplication. I will do $1.50 times 3, because whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other. I'm going to do my work real quick over here to the right. I know that 0 times 3 is just going to be 0. 5 times 3 is going to be 15. 1 times 3 is 3, plus 1 is 4. I'm going to bring my decimal straight down. And then because I knew that 0 times 3 equals 0, I will just put my 0 right here. So $1.50 times 3 is $4.50. Meaning that 3 containers costs $4.50. Thank you so much. Have a good day.